Hey, what's going on guys? Pyro Dexx here and welcome to my question and answer video. Let's jump straight into it. So let's start in a logical order. We'll start with Speaking Fire's question. He asks, how did you start playing RuneScape and do you play any other games? So the story about how I started playing RuneScape, it was probably back in grade 5 I think, and doing what you do on recess, playing on the monkey bars. And some grade 4s were talking about this game that they were playing, and one of them said to the other one something like, "Oh, I can't wait to get this iron scimitar, and then I can hit a lot more," or something like that. And then, so I ended up listening to them for a bit, and then I ended up asking them like, "Oh, what game are you guys talking about?" And they're like, "Oh, we're talking about RuneScape." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I went home that night, and I searched it up in whatever browser, Google search, whatever I was using, and Miniclip came up. I don't know if you guys remember that, but RuneScape used to be kind of, you could play it through Miniclip. Miniclip was like an old Flash game website, so it was like the #1 most played game on Miniclip behind like Club Penguin or something. So I ended up playing that, and where did I go from there? I played free to play for probably 2 years until around grade 7 or something, and then I convinced my parents to pay the $4.95 or whatever it was for membership back then. I think I probably bargained for chores or something, and then so I finally got to play members with a couple of real life friends from school, and played for a few years. I think I stopped in the summer of grade 8. I remember the last thing I got was my crystal bow, and that was like the one thing that I wanted since I started the game. And after that I kind of got burnt out, I guess, and everyone kind of stopped, so I thought it was kind of like nerdy to play. So going into high school, I thought I'd just stop playing. And then also around that time I got my Xbox, so I started playing like Call of Duty 4 and stuff. So I got into the Xbox game, and I don't think I started back until grade 11, and then about 4 of my other friends from school started to play again. So that's when I kind of got more competitive into it, and I got my first 99 on my main, which was ranged. And then I think I played until maybe first year into college, so I guess you'd call it grade 13, and then I stopped for a bit, and then played a bit around when AOC came out, but I wasn't too impressed with it at the time, so I ended up quitting then again, and then I just came back, I guess it'd be last June. That's when that's when I started grinding pretty hard, got multiple 99s on my main, and then Iron Man mode came out, and I thought that looked pretty awesome, so I started playing that. And that's how we got here, I guess. So the second part of that question, do you play any other games? So like I said, I do play a bit of Xbox. I've played every Call of Duty game. The last couple not very much, kind of just casually, but if you do know, I have another channel where I used to make Call of Duty montages, like quickscoping montages and stuff. And that was probably the most fun I've ever had on the game. But other than that, don't play too much Xbox anymore. I've also played Guild Wars 2. Always had a soft spot for that game. Also had some really good times on Minecraft, just going on servers with a bunch of friends. That was a ton of fun as well, but at the moment it's pretty much just Iron Man on RuneScape and a bit of 07 and some League of Legends when my friends want me to play that, but I'm not too good at that just yet. So Speaking Fire also asks, who inspired you to start making YouTube videos? So I have made YouTube videos in the past, like I mentioned. I probably started back in 2008 actually, making Call of Duty montages. And back then I think my biggest inspiration was probably Zergriz. If you guys have ever heard of him, he pretty much started the whole no-scoping montage scene. So that was a big part of getting into YouTube initially. But after that, I kind of transitioned out of making those kind of videos because it just took too much time to record all the clips and then edit them and stuff. It was a ton of fun, but what got me into making RuneScape style videos? I'll have to be pretty cliche here and say probably like Bodhi and SparkMac, like way back in the day when I used to watch them. I don't know what year that would have been, like 2010 or something, 2009. Just looked like a ton of fun. And more recently, so the people who got me to start making videos now would probably be probably Mr. Mammal and Munkle Zunky. They have some like great progress videos and Iron Man progress videos. They just look like a ton of fun just to make videos of something you love and have people give you positive feedback, say how good of a job you're doing and stuff. So I decided to make my first Iron Man progress video, and it turned out pretty well, and here we are now. So Mr. Vasmir asks, what's your average time of playing a day? So on average I usually play probably around 5 hours a day, since I work full-time, so I get home at around 6 and work on videos from there. So I don't get too much playtime per week, and I don't play on the weekends really because I'm not at home, but because I go to my girlfriend's house usually every weekend. But she's awesome and usually lets me play a bit when she's busy or doing homework or whatnot, so I usually just AFK or something. Yes, I'm a nerd. So usually that's how much I get to play per day. So it does get kind of tricky when you get home and have to jump right into recording. You don't get too much time, but I make do with what I got, and I think it's turning out alright. So Nathan Matthews asks, what's your favorite aspect of RuneScape? So I think that would have to be just the grinding nature of it, the progression of the account. I just love setting goals for myself and then seeing those completed, and just the the satisfaction of completing those goals and seeing some high skills in your skills tab, or for Iron Man specifically, seeing your bank grow and my clear loot tab grow. More specifically into different parts of RuneScape, I guess, would probably be kind of loot oriented, RNG loot, I guess. I guess that's why I stuck with QBD so long. So I just love kind of clicking once and then getting a chance at something really good. That was kind of my downfall at QBD. But I guess that's why I love clues so much, that you just get a casket and then you click on it, you could get something, you could get Third Age or something really good. Or of course you could get something really bad, but that's beside the point. But I think those would probably be my favorite aspects of the game. So he also asks, are you a fan of RuneScape lore / questing? If so, what RS god would you align to? So as you can see from my quest points right now, I think I have like 140. I've never really been a fan of quests. I think it's probably just because there's always one that's always in my way of doing something that I want to do, so I kind of get a hate on for them, and I always screw up in them. If you watched my first couple Iron Man episodes, you'd realize what I meant about that. Yeah, I've never really had good experiences with quests. I guess that's why I just don't like them that much. But if I had to align to a certain god, I think it would probably be Zamorak. Always in my noob days, I was always obsessed with Zamorak. I guess for the wrong reasons. I just liked the way the rune trimmed armor looked. So Dazzy asks, will you marry me? Definitely. So I guess I'll add in one of my own, and that'll be, what do you do for a living? So for right now, I am working as a architectural technician. I graduated from college with a 3-year advanced diploma in architectural technology, so the technician position that I'm working in right now is kind of a step down from what I graduated in, but it's kind of like a entry-level job. So basically what I do is work side by side with an architect, and I basically draft house construction plans, renovations and new homes and all that sort of thing, and I also do the odd 3D model with computer software. Okay, so next question is going to be, what's your favorite part of making videos? So I think that would be hands down would be the positive feedback that I get from everybody. As an example, it takes a lot for me to get out of bed in the morning, and the nights where I upload a video, I just jump out of bed at like 6:30 in the morning and have to check my my videos, see how many likes and comments I got and stuff, and reply to all of them. It's definitely my favorite part of making videos. Don't be shy to leave a comment, even if it's just like good or nice or good job or anything. I reply to all of them, I look at all of them, and appreciate any feedback that you guys can give me. Next question is from Alden. He asks, what's your favorite sports team? That would definitely have to be the Montreal Canadiens from the National Hockey League. If you guys didn't know, Canadian, of course, so what do you expect? Going into the playoffs soon, so they're going to make short work of the Ottawa Senators and go from there. So my next question is going to be for you guys, actually, and that's going to be, in general, what do you find the most entertaining about RuneScape videos in general, RuneScape progress videos more importantly, just general progression, level grinding, bossing, clue loot, other boss loot or anything, just let me know. So that's all the questions I have for this Q&A video. Thanks to everyone who submitted one, and I hope you found it kind of interesting and learned something about me. So I'm sure we'll do another one for 1,000 subscribers, which hopefully is coming soon. I think we're almost at like 560 already, which is just insane. So until next progress video, guys, good luck and take care.